Terry, and I'm going to take you through a Vinyasa yoga flow sequence. Now, if you're anything like me, then that means at the moment you're kind of flip-flopping between feeling quite okay, maybe even enjoying this newfound slow pace to life, and then feeling the complete opposite. Anxious, fearful, and just wondering when on earth is this all going to ever end. Now, you don't need to understand the science behind yoga. You don't need to understand how and why it works. But what I will share with you today is if you move more and if you breathe consciously, I can guarantee this will elevate your mood. And that's something that's really, really important at the moment, that we really look after our mental health. Okay, so let's get moving. Come into a cross-leg position, one ankle crossed in front of the other. All right, inhale through the nose, sweep your hands all the way up overhead, look up, exhale out through the mouth, hands to heart. Two more, in. Exhale, and again, breathe in, reach up. Through the heart space, okay, just take a moment here, pause. And here with your hands at your heart, lift your sternum, setting your intention for your practice. And something that's really powerful to practice at the moment is gratitude. So perhaps finding 3 things that you feel truly grateful for. And breathe into it, whatever's coming up. Okay, interlace the fingers, send the palms towards me. Tuck your chin to your chest, hollow belly. Long extended arms. Inhale, reach hands up overhead. And then exhale all the way out. Take the hands behind you, interlace the fingers. Send the knuckles towards the back of the room. Lift your heart, maybe you look up. Breathe. Alright, reach the hands all the way up. Bring hands through heart space. Out through the mouth, maybe. Interlace the fingers, send your palms away. A little bit more this time, so keep pushing the palms away. Squeeze the belly, hollow belly, maybe activate Mula Bandha, pelvic floor. Reach hands up overhead. Okay, take the hands as they are, so keep them interlaced. Just take them behind your head. Elbows wide, and then take a breath in. Now as you exhale, we're making a little side bend over towards the right. So remember, you're moving in the opposite direction to me. Heavy through the left hip, maybe you look up. And then release your right hand down and sweep the left arm out towards the right side. Relax both shoulders, see if there's more space, and try to spin your chest towards the ceiling. Breathe in, exhale. Sweep the hands up overhead, opposite interlace of fingers. And then send the palms towards me. Tuck chin towards the chest. Inhale, reach them all the way up. Bring them behind your head, elbows wide. Take a breath in. And then exhale, a little dip over towards the left side this time. If you looked up last time, do the same. Breathe, heavy right hip, so right sit bone remains in contact with the mat. Release left hand, sweep right arm up overhead. Relax both shoulders here, you'll find more space. Alright, come all the way up, breathe in, look up, out through the mouth. Alright, come onto all fours. So find a tabletop position, stacking your shoulders over the top of your wrists and your hips over the top of your knees. So sometimes it's quite nice to stretch through the inner wrist. You can do this by turning the fingertips out towards the sides of the mat, maybe even turning them to face towards the knees. Let's move through 4 cat-cow. So as you inhale, drop your belly, look up, anchor tops of the feet down into the mat. Belly drops, exhale round, chin to chest. Keep going, in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, breath in. Exhale. Okay, neutral spine. Carefully reposition the hands. Do it one at a time. Always moving with care, it's really important. Tuck the toes. Start to hover the knees just off the mat. So just about a couple of inches. Start to shift your weight backwards and forwards, but keep the knees hovering. You'll feel the thighs engage, your core engage, and then shift the hips side to side. Breathe. Again, backwards and forwards. And then hips side to side. Alright, eventually start to straighten the legs, come back into a downward facing dog. Maybe here you move, bending one knee and then the other. Alright, ripple forward, high plank. Bend the knees, take it back, downward facing dog. Two more, in. Yeah, exhale. Inhale, roll forward, high plank, strong legs. Exhale, take it back. Okay, this time in your down dog, nice and still. Maybe a little bend to the knees still. Relax the head, the brain. Look to the top of the mat, bend the knees deeply. And then little dolly steps all the way to the top of the mat. Once you get there, fingers to shins, halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Rise up to stand. Inhale. Sweep the hands high up overhead. Exhale to the heart. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Uttanasana. Halfway lift. Maybe fingers to shins or mat, you choose. Fold. Exhale. Left foot steps back. Low runner's lunge. Inhale, heart moves forward. Exhale, straighten that front leg. So that back heel remains lifted. Let's do that two more times. Inhale, low runner's lunge. Exhale, straighten. Bend through the elbows. You'll find more space. Breathe in. And this time as you exhale, maybe those right toes lift up away from the mat. Stay and breathe. In. Exhale. Okay. Position the sole of the right foot back onto the floor. And then bring your right hand on the inside of the right foot. Shimmy the foot over towards the right side of the mat. You're coming into Malasana, Yogic Squat. So step that left foot to the left side of the mat. As you inhale, come up to stand. Legs wide. Exhale, sink it down, Malasana. So elbows on the inside of the knees. Push up, breathe in. Exhale, take it down. Do it again, breathe in. Exhale, coming down. We've got 5 pulses. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, fold. You might sway from side to side here. Okay, step the left foot all the way back. So the hands are on the inside of the right foot and you're on the fingertips. Now lower the back knee and untuck the toe. Plant the left hand down and bring your right hand to the inside of your right knee. You might come onto the outer edge of your right foot. So front on, looks like this. So you might straighten that arm and lean back and twist. Now maybe you lift that back foot and reach back with your right arm, maybe catch hold of the foot. Option to come down onto your forearm. Okay, so side on, and we're like so. Okay, slowly release the foot, release the hand, come back onto the palms, and then keep walking towards the left until you come into a straddle. Take a halfway lift, inhale, exhale, fold, soften the knees here. Bring the heels in, and then rise up to lift the hands all the way up overhead and then the hands to the heart. So goddess pose, I think that's what I was looking for. Lift the heels. Float the hands, inhale. Exhale, sink the hips down, hands to heart. Keep going, wobbles are good. Breathing in. Exhale, see if you can sink a little lower. Breath in, lift up. Exhale, sink it down. Okay, lower the heels. Push all the way up, breathe in. And then fold through the middle. Take a halfway lift, inhale, and then exhale and fold. Walk the hands all the way towards the left until they frame the left foot. Low runner's lunge. So we'll do the same on this side. Inhale, hips drop, heart lifting. Exhale, straighten. That back heel stays lifted. Inhale, we've got 2 more. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, maybe left toes lift. Stay for a breath in. Exhale, soften. Okay. Sole of the left foot plants down. Bring that left hand on the inside. Shimmy your left foot over towards the left side of the mat. Step forward, Malasana. So elbows on the inside of the knees. Inhale, push up. So press the heels firmly into the mat. Exhale, come down. Malasana. Inhale, reach up. Maybe a little back bend. Exhale, sink down. Let's do that again. Breath in. Strong legs, strong glutes. Exhale, come down. We've got 5 pulses. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fold over the legs. Take a halfway lift and fold. Step your right foot to the back of the mat. Lower the back knee and tuck the toe. So right hand plants down. Maybe coming onto the outer edge on the left foot, and then that left hand rather, will position onto inner left knee. So again, front on, it's looking like so. And then you've got the option to pick up that back foot, maybe deepen coming onto forearm. So you get that lovely stretch through the thigh, quite a strong, intense stretch here. So just remember, we're warming up, so gently does it. All right, eventually lower that foot all the way down, and then you'll tuck the back toes, lift your right knee away, and then come all the way, so walk the fingertips towards the right this time. Take a halfway lift, inhale, and then exhale and fold. Maybe a rag doll here in this wide leg straddle, forward fold. And then release the hands, and then up we come for our goddess pose, and then the hands floating to the heart. Lift the heels. Inhale, sweep hands up. Exhale, down we go. Try and send the knees towards your little baby toe. Exhale, sink it down. Inhale, one more. Exhale, sink. Maybe shift the hips from side to side. Keep the heels lifted. Breathe. Woo. All right, lower the heels, push all the way up. Breathe in. And then exhale all the way down. Take a halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Okay, come all the way back. So you'll keep turning to the top of the mat, and then step into your high plank position. Lower the knees, untuck your toes, bend the elbows so they brush past the ribs, long spine. Baby cobra. So hover the hands away from the mat, squeeze between the scapula, the shoulder blades. Lift the tips of the shoulders, plug the tops of the feet down, back of the neck long. Take it down, exhale. Do that again, inhale. Yeah, exhale. Fingertips come off the mat, 3 rolling cobra. It's a bit of a staple of mine. Exhale, come down. Plug the tops of the feet down. Exhale, we soften. Moving, breathing, feeling. Exhale all the way. Okay, push back, extended child's pose. Press the forehead down into the mat. Roll the forehead left and right. Down dog. Right leg floats to the sky as you inhale. To the nose, exhale, tiger curl. 2 more, breath in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, look between the hands. Now you're actually going to position your right foot to the back, just behind your right wrist. Drop the back heel down, come up, Virabhadrasana 1. So, the reason we create space here and step the foot over towards the right side of the mat is I want you to try and square those hips. So you bring your right hip back, left hip forward, reach hands high up overhead. And you'll need to keep that engagement, it's like the scissoring. Okay. Take the hands all the way back, catch them behind you, send them upwards towards the back of the mat. Lift your gaze, your heart, breathe in, and then humble warrior. So a nice deep bend in your right knee. Now keep your right hip tucking under here. Try to pour a little bit more weight into your left foot, particularly that outer edge of the left foot. And relax your right toes. Okay, release the arms. That left hand will come down. You'll come onto the ball of the back foot, and then reach the right arm up overhead. Easy twist. You can come onto the fingertips if you prefer. Strong in your left leg. And then lower your right hand down, so both hands on the inside of your right foot. Drop the back heel down, so left heel down. Sweep your left arm up towards the ceiling. Now scoop your left hip under, and you've got this connection of upper right arm to knee, and the arm sort of pushing into the knee, but the knee's pushing back towards the arm. Now take the hand all the way back, and then float the arm up overhead. Take a breath in. As you exhale, see if you can keep spinning your chest towards the ceiling. There's always more space. Okay, come all the way up for Virabhadrasana 2. Flip your front palm, reverse your warrior. Left hand to left leg. Look up. Breathe. See if you can direct that breath to right lung. Okay, Skandasana, back of the mat, hands at heart. So for Skandasana, you might be all the way up here. I would prefer to see you all the way up here and really strong through the legs with your heart lifting. Sometimes we come down low, but then we collapse the chest. So how can you stay upright and really strong and solid in this shape? Okay, open up for a twist back off the mat. And then lower your right hand down. And then you'll simply step your right foot to join the left. Take a halfway lift, long spine. And then exhale, soften, fold. Utkatasana, chair pose. So I like to have my big toes touching, heels slightly apart. Just here for a little bit. Take a breath in, spark the fingertips, exhale, fold. Take a halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Either stepping or floating back to your high plank. And then chaturanga, maybe knees stay lifted. Up dog or cobra. Down dog, exhale. Left side, left leg floats, inhale. To the nose, exhale. 2 more times, in. Try to keep the hips aligned with that leg extended, rather than hiking the leg up. Curl it in and squeeze. Look between the hands, but you're positioning right foot, back of left wrist. Drop the back heel down, coming up, Virabhadrasana 1. Scissor those hips. Right hip comes forward, left hip back. Circle the arms all the way back, catch the hands behind you, so opposite interlace, the one that doesn't feel quite so familiar. And then eventually, as you exhale, coming into your humble warrior. Now remember, tuck that left hip under, breathe. Relax the head. I think a good tip is to look towards that back foot, the arch on the right foot. You can kill 2 birds with 1 stone here, by relaxing the head and also just checking that the arch is lifting from the floor. Okay, right hand lowers, left arm floats, and then the left hand comes on the inside, spin the back heel down, extended side angle. So we start with this traditional shape first of all. You might come onto the tips of the fingers. And then take the arm all the way back, and then sweep it down under, and then hover it overhead. Strong right leg here. And then again, you've got that sensation or that connection of arm to knee, knee to arm on left side. Okay, come all the way up. Flip and reverse your warrior. Breathe into left lung. Right hand sliding down towards right toes. Skandasana we go. Remember, keep upright in the chest. Okay, open up, twist. So we'll do lots of front to back today. Lower the hand down. Step back without scraping. You'll float, chaturanga. You can always lower those knees. Up dog, cobra, back bend of choice. Down dog, exhale. So what is it? Stillness or movement? What do you need here today? Right leg floats to the sky. And then bring your right knee to your right elbow. Take it back, 3-legged dog, inhale. Left elbow. Okay, lift the knee up towards the armpit and then shoot the leg out. We've got fallen star. Right arm pressing down into the mat and left arm really opening up here. Straight, strong legs. Lower that left hand down, maybe a little push up. So you bend the elbows like chaturanga. Hug the knee to the nose. Step the right foot behind your right wrist. Come all the way up. Vira 1. Hands catch behind you. Humble warrior, exhale. 2 breaths. Remember your drishti, your gaze towards that back foot. Lift the arch, a little bit more weight into outer edge of left foot. Open up for your twist. Right hand comes down. Left arm floats up. And then again, we've got extended side angle. Option to float right arm out in front also. Come up. Flip and reverse your warrior. This time straighten your right leg. Trikonasana. So left hip moves back, reach forward with your fingertips, and then exhale into your triangle pose. Breathe. Keep trying to rotate the chest towards the ceiling. So strong legs. It's almost like you lean back in this shape. See if you can lift up the toes and then return them to the mat. Often we grip with our toes. Reverse your warrior. Skandasana, back of the mat. Open up, find your twist. Okay. Stepping back, so you might come through a three-leg vinyasa. Remember, you can always add on. Maybe a chin stand. Down dog, exhale. But please don't do that if you've never seen that before. Left leg floats to the sky, inhale. Left elbow, exhale, take it back, three-legged dog. Right elbow. Shift it all the way up towards the armpit. Straighten the leg out, shoot it out towards the right. So right arm floats high. Strong legs. Soles of both feet planting down. Right hand lowers. Little bend of the elbows, chaturanga. Hug the knee to the nose. Step it all the way down. Virabhadrasana 1. Take the hands back, interlace the fingers, breathe in. Fold. Twist. Lower the left hand. Extended side angle. And then sweep it all the way back and up and over. Maybe hover. Virabhadrasana 2. Flip and reverse, straighten that front leg. Triangle pose we go. So right hip reaching back. Keep reaching forward with those left fingertips. And then come into your expression of this shape. So your gaze could be down. I prefer to look up. But spark the fingers, energy to every cell in the body. Okay, come all the way back. Flip and reverse. Skandasana. Okay, open up, twist. Remember, keep that back leg strong. Plant the right hand down. And then optional, three-leg flow. Up dog, down dog. So at any time that you want a little break, by all means coming into either a child's pose. Sometimes it's nice, knees wide, extending arms out in front. Some of us like to have knees together as a more intimate shape here. I like to take hold of my feet and then maybe create fists with your hands and even a bit of a tap to the kidneys, the glutes. You might make some noise. Another shape, just to give the body a bit of a break, is coming to just to a kneeling position, maybe palms face up. Feeling the sweat on your skin, that beautiful buzz in the body, that yoga high. Okay, downward facing dog we go. Right leg floats to the sky, inhale, bend the knee or open your hip. Option to flip your dog. Three-legged dog, inhale. To the nose, exhale. Step it behind your right wrist. Virabhadrasana 1, reach the arms back. How are we going? Humble warrior, exhale. Open up, twist, that backward lifting. Maybe coming into Cleopatra, outer edges of both feet. Extended side angle. Virabhadrasana 2. Reverse Trikonasana. Trikonasana, maybe float those arms like you're holding onto a beautiful moon, cooling moon. Virabhadrasana 2. Lift your front palm. Reversing warrior, bring the hand in front of the belly. Skandasana. Nice and low this time, really strong in this right leg. Lift your quadricep away from your knee and flex your right toes, foot, and really separate the toes. Okay, so here's the change. So open up for your twist, and then you'll come into Avashistasana, side plank. So you can always lower the knee here, or stack the feet, and then float that foot. I like to take my hand up overhead, and then wild thing. Take a breath in. As you exhale, side plank with the left hand down. Hover. Step it back like a little kickstand on a bike. Breathe in. Exhale, same thing, right side. Ooh, wobbles are good. Float the legs, step it behind you. Wild thing. Back heel lifting, right foot strongly planted down into the mat. Three-legged dog, inhale. Left knee hugs to the nose. Step the foot to the top of the mat. Right foot joins, halfway lift. Fold. Utkatasana chair pose. Hands to your heart. Belly firm, tailbone long, heart lifting. Inhale, tilt forward. Exhale, twist. We're twisting to the right. Left elbow hooks outside of right knee. You might open up the arms. Perhaps a side crow. So downward facing dog arms, so hands shoulder width apart. The elbows point behind you. And then it's an option to either extend the legs, keep them hovering. Fold. Rise up to stand. Hands sweep up overhead to the heart, breathe out. Just pause here for a moment. Maybe you revisit your intention. And if you're feeling a little tired, depleted, can you imagine that you're inviting in energy from the ground up? Can you feel it traveling through plantar fascia, lower leg, upper leg, glutes, belly, heart, neck, and eventually out through the crown of your head. Okay, right knee hugs in towards the chest, so you bend your right knee. Now left hand either takes hold of the outer edge of your right foot or stays just below the right kneecap, and your right hand will come onto your hip. So you've got the choice here to extend that leg out in front, and then maybe reach your right arm out behind you and gaze, see if you can catch sight of your right thumb. Breathe. Okay, bring your gaze back to center. Bend the knee again, and this time right hand comes onto the inside of the right foot. You don't need to hop like a kangaroo, I'm just doing that to find space. Find a mudra with your left fingertips, dancer's pose. So keep kicking the foot into the hand, keep your heart lifted, and then eventually you might start to tip into the shape. Standing splits. Okay, lower your right leg so the foot comes behind your left, so you've got a crisscross of the legs. Take a halfway lift and fold. Can you start to walk your fingertips towards the left? So there's a nice twist here. Keep your legs really strong and try to keep them straight, but relax the top half of your body. You could stay here. Option to come into a cross-leg crow. So make sure fingers are spreading wide, and then it's that left ankle that picks up the right. Okay, so if you in your forward fold, just walk the fingertips back to center. We'll all come back through a flow. You might float back from cross-leg crow, downward facing dog. Get nice and still now. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth. Stick out your tongue, lion's breath. And again, inhale. Lion's breath. Okay, left leg floats. Inhale. Bend the knee, you want to open the hip. Option to flip. Try to keep your feet quite close together. Unflip. Knee to the nose. Step the foot behind your left wrist. Come up. Virabhadrasana 1. Hands come back. Open your heart. Fold. Release, twist. Maybe onto the outer edges of both feet. Sitting up. extended side angle. So quite a dynamic flow, we're just shifting and transitioning from one shape to the other. Extended side angle, no arms. Come all the way up, flip and reverse, straighten the leg. Triangle. Find that move between the palms. Keep twisting your chest. Lengthen here. Try to lengthen in the least obvious place, like left side body. Maybe a little smile. Come all the way back up. Flip and reverse your warrior. Skandasana. Twist. Remember this bit, side plank. Float the top leg, wild thing. Take a breath in. Exhale, side plank. Right hand down. Float the leg, step it behind you like a little kickstand on a bike. And you move on the exhale. Left side. Side plank, float the leg. Step it behind you. Nice, three-legged dog. Right leg to the sky. To the nose, exhale. And step it to the top of the mat. Left foot joins the right, take a breath in. And fold. Utkatasana chair pose. Heart lifting, firm belly, tailbone lengthens. Maybe lift up the toes and reposition them down. Sink the hips a little lower, like you're really sitting in a chair. Hands to heart, inhale, tilt forward. Keep the belly firm, twist towards the left this time. Again, so stay nice and symmetrical throughout your practice. So if you came into a crow, or maybe a variation, legs extended. So all of these variations equally as transformative. It's more about tuning in and listening to what do you need today? Fold. Let's hang out here for a little bit. Slide the hands underneath the feet. Padahastasana, elbows wide. Take a halfway lift here with the hands under the feet. Breathe in. And then exhale, fold. Release the hands, rise up to stand. Sweep the hands high up overhead to the heart, exhale. Pause. When we pause, we keep breathing and feeling. Really tapping into the felt experience of this incredible practice. Moving away from words and just really feeling and listening to your body. Hug the left knee in towards your chest. And then the same thing as the other side. So the left hand comes onto the hip, right hand onto outer edge of left foot. Maybe you extend, reach back. Or the other variation is holding on to just underneath the knee joint. But you can still look back and twist. Okay, return your gaze back to center. So take hold of the inside of your left foot with your left hand. Reach your right arm up, float it high, dancer's pose, Natrajasana. Natrajasana. Okay, standing splits. And then bring that foot behind. Take a halfway lift, so you're crossing your feet. You should have right leg in front of the left. Take a halfway lift and fold. And this time you're walking towards the right. So that nice twist that you're feeling here, and you can really feel it particularly in left hamstring. So if on the other side you came into a variation of crow, please mirror, do the same, so that right ankle will pick up the left. Try to straighten the arms, maybe hips high. And then it's your flow. Oh. A little bit of time out, either child's pose, maybe again massaging your feet, a bit of drumming of the hips and the low back. Maybe you're preferring a more upright shape, open around your heart space. It makes such a difference to move and to breathe. Okay, let's open up those hips. Downward facing dog, right leg floats to the sky. And setting up for half pigeon, so right knee comes behind right wrist. So you might come onto your forearms, extend the arms out in front. There is an option today to bend that left knee, reach back with your left hand, and come into your mermaid. So if you're in your mermaid, try to square the shoulders towards the front of the mat. Maybe close the eyes. Eventually lower all the way from your mermaid. Take a few deep breaths in your pigeon. And scanning the body for those areas of tightness. Where can you breathe more? Where can you show a little bit more compassion and kindness towards yourself? Alright, slowly walking the hands in, and then we'll spin that back leg around. I'll turn to face you. So, Ardha Matsyendrasana. So that left foot is just on the outside of the right knee, and you'll reach your hands all the way up. Now, I want you to keep pressing your left foot down into the mat, almost like you're going to stand up, so there's a strong energy in this top leg. And then you'll take a twist towards this top leg, so to the left. Try not to collapse here, stay quite upright. So this left hand, it's just behind you, it's like a second spine. You have the option to thread the right hand in between the left leg and catch hold of your fingertips on the left hand. Try to stay quite upright, and as you inhale, lengthen. And then as you exhale, see if there's a bit more space. Can you twist even more? Remember energy in left foot. Breath in. Exhale, twist. One more inhale, long spine. Exhale, rinse it out, wring it out. Okay, release the hands if you have the bind. Just one counter balance over towards the right side. And then just uncross the legs and bring the feet out in front. Now with your hands, take hold of your feet. Chest and thighs are connected here. So we're coming into Paschimottanasana. See if you can lengthen your spine. Now all we're doing is we're shimmying the bottom back. So just one hip at a time, one sit bone at a time, moving back. Now I want you to keep that contact of chest to thigh. As soon as it starts to separate, you've gone far enough, so just stay there and breathe. I find this variation, it sort of allows a bit more softening. And then even Ujjayi breath, so firming the back of the throat to find that beautiful ocean-like sound, really useful in a forward fold. Okay, and slowly you'll lift your chest, walk your hands towards the hips. You have the option to come through a flow, so stepping back down dog. It could be a 3-leg variation if you fancy. You can skip a flow. Such a personal practice, so important to make it yours. So float the left leg to the sky, and then sitting up half pigeon. Lowering down. Try to keep an even distribution of weight from left to right side here, not collapsing into the left side body. And this shape needs time, needs patience. If you came into your mermaid pose, doing the same on this side, catching hold of right foot, maybe coming into the crease of the elbow crease, and remember square the collarbones towards the front. Close the eyes, and eventually coming down. Okay, walk yourself all the way back up. So Paschimottanasana, so you could do the same thing again, or the other variation that you probably see practiced a little more regularly is with legs straight. I like to create fists with my hands and take them to the outside of the hips, and then just shift your hips up and then scoop them back. So you just there, you can locate the bones of your bottom. Breathe in, reach up, and then fold, Paschimottanasana. So you can do this or the same that we did before, shimmying your bottom back. Maybe Ujjayi. Okay, slowly coming out of your shape. Okay, so quite a dynamic flow. So I think let's just take some time just to sit in stillness. Left hand on heart, right hand on belly. Breathing in through the nose for a count of 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your breath, retain your breath. And then exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathing in 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. This time exhale 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Let's do some back bends. You've already done a couple with your Natradasana, your standing balance. But let's bend the knees so they're pointing up towards the ceiling. Plant the soles of the feet down. Bring the palms so they're facing up towards the ceiling, and then carefully lowering your spine all the way down, not like me. Okay. So coming into your bridge pose. And stay there for a few breaths. If you prefer to come into Urdhva Dhanurasana, just make sure that your feet, in either variation, you can brush the back of the heels and your feet are slightly pigeon-toed. And then your hands will come outside of your ears, elbows pointing up towards the ceiling. And then push into the feet, push into the palms, try to relax your head as much as you can. You might walk those feet in and send the chest to the wall behind you. Slowly tucking chin to chest, returning all the way down. Bring hands onto the belly, knock the knees to the center. Sometimes it's nice just to windscreen wipe the knees left and right. Okay, and then from here, bring the outer edge of your right foot onto the left thigh, and then reach and catch hold just behind your left thigh here. You can have the left leg straight or the knee bent. Now, both feet are flexed. Now your right knee, can you move it away from your head? So towards the top of the mat. You can bend and straighten the leg. Breathe. Okay, and then slowly lower that left foot, release the hands, and then all you're going to do is send both your knees over towards the right side, and then stretch the arms out wide. Look towards your left hand. Now that might be enough. You might apply a little bit more pressure with your right foot into the outside of your left knee. So what I like to do here is sort of shimmy my shoulders and create a bit of a circle. So then this left hand takes hold of your right wrist. It's like you're making a circle from your right fingertips to your left toes. And breathe. Okay. Come back to center, and then the other side. So left foot on the right thigh. There's that figure of 4 shape. Choose to bend or straighten, perhaps both. And remember this left knee, move it away from the face. Flex the feet. Eventually lower the foot and just send the knees over to the left. Sweep the arms wide, look towards your right hand. Again, you might shimmy the shoulders around, and then this time, right hand takes hold of left wrist, and don't be afraid to really pull the arm. Imagine this beautiful circle that you're creating, this wholeness with your physical body. And then slowly make your way back to center. Okay, so any final shapes, Viparita Karani, shoulder stand, Halasana, toes coming overhead. If the toes touch the floor, you can release the hands from the low back, maybe interlace the fingers. You can come into a headstand if you wish, clasping the hands. So in a headstand, just make sure your elbows are stacked underneath your shoulders, and then just bring the hands to meet in the middle. Try not to tense this grip here, and particularly once you're in your inversion, try to soften that grip. It's really quite important. And then nestle, or nuzzle, whatever you want to call it, your head in between your hands, and push the forearms down into the mat. So that weight is on head, but also forearms, and then maybe float feet to the sky. This takes time, practice. And then release, not release fully, but relax the grip of the fingers. And wake up the toes. And eventually coming all the way down. If you're in headstand, just coming into child's pose, forehead moving left and right. Okay, fish pose. Now I like to have my palms facing up, but you can have them up or down. It's really a personal preference. So come onto your back, and then lift your hips up, and take your hands underneath you, and then choose to have the palms facing up or down. Now I like to keep wriggling my fingertips towards my heels, and then press the arms down into the mat, the elbows into the mat, and then lift the head. So for some of us, we like that light contact and head on the mat. I like to float mine up. Option to float legs also. Option to open and close your mouth like a fish. And then eventually chin to chest. Soften. Shavasana. So sinking here into stillness. Just remembering that the mind it's designed to think. That's its job. So more than likely, from time to time, you will be distracted by thoughts. And that's fine. Just see if you can kindly direct your awareness back to breath, back to felt experience in the body. Sometimes it's nice just to bring your awareness to each and every part of the body, and just allowing that area to soften, to surrender with loving kindness. Relax your jaw. Allow the eyes to soften and relax deep into the sockets. The fingers gently curling towards the center of the palm. And the breath entering and exiting the body with ease and grace. wriggling fingers, toes, maybe stretching hands up overhead, interlace the fingers, press the palms away just like we did at the beginning. Point and flex the feet. Rolling to one side and just taking a moment to pause there. Maybe curling up the corners of your mouth with a smile, coming back to those 3 things that you feel truly grateful for. And then making your way up to a comfortable seat, eyes closed if you can. Hands to heart space, thumbs to third eye, bowing forward. Namaste. Thank you, I hope you enjoyed it. Just a little offering from me to you in these challenging times. So keep smiling, keep moving, and keep breathing.